Good day everyone, my name is Manuel A. Panal, the facilitator of group number 10, and today we are now going to present to you our collage. But before that, allow me to introduce to you our conceptual framework. So first is the impact of biodiversity on various aspects of human life. The next one is our following objectives. The third one is our collage entitled Biodiversity, the Foundation for Human Life. And the following is our subtopics such as correlation of different species in biodiversity, human threats to biodiversity, importance of balanced biodiversity to healthy society. And now, allow me to introduce to you our objectives. So at the end of this virtual presentation, the student should be able to determine the correlated of society, environment, and health. The next one is to identify the human threats to biodiversity, and lastly, to value the biodiversity to healthy society. So without further ado, let's start. So biodiversity is a scientific term for the variety of life on Earth. It refers not just to species but also to ecosystem and differences in genes within the single species. Everywhere on the planet, species live together and depend on one another. And now, let me introduce to you our collage.
So, here is our collage entitled Biodiversity, the Foundation to Human Health, together with the theme of 3 as life, growth, and development. And yet, we used to choose, present, and create our collage as a 3 because we all know that 3 represent as life, growth, and development, where biodiversity provides to humanity that would lead to have a healthy society. As 3 grows up and outwards, it represents how a person grows stronger with the help of biodiversity. And as we observe, we are losing biodiversity at an alarming rate. That's why we need a cornucopia of different plants such as trees and as well as animals for our planet's health and also for our own. Trees produce biodiversity, and biodiversity leads to a healthy society. Therefore, we should preserve every scrap of our biodiversity as priceless while we learn to use it and come to understand what it means to humanity.
Correlation of different species in biodiversity. As we can see in our collage, the species are correlated with each other. This emphasizes that each species in an ecosystem has a specific role to play, no matter how small. All have important roles to play. Greater species diversity ensures natural sustainability for all life forms. For example, the butterflies. Butterflies are great indicators of a healthy environment and a healthy ecosystem. Butterflies are not only beautiful creatures, but they do a great deal for the environment. This is due to the fact that butterflies are important component of the food chain. Along with nectar, butterflies eat a variety of plants. Like bees, they are plant pollinators and they provide population control. Species, biodiversity, and nature are the wealth of our planet. It is important to conserve diversity because once extinct, we cannot get it.
So you can see in our collage, these traits of biodiversity in which species are living and protecting our ecosystem. However, there are human traits in our biodiversity which result to the effect of healthy society of our biodiversity. And now let us identify those human traits. Are the traits of human to the biodiversity. First is the human activities and loss of habitat. It is human activities such as the harvesting of natural resources, industrial production, and urbanization. So these are the human contribution to habitat destruction. Second is the deforestation. It is the human activities that decrease the forest areas across the world that are lost for other uses such as the agricultural croplands, the urbanization, or mining activities. Third is the desertification. It is human activities that affect on the biodiversity and the loss of natural ecosystem. Fourth is the marine environment. It is human activities that support on our cultural, social well-being, and the ocean resource to contribute to our economy. Fifth is the increasing of wildlife trade. It is a trafficking and wildlife can diminish species population and cause local or even global extinction. Last is the climate change. It is the main causes of climate change are the humanity's increase of use of fossil fuels such as coal, oil, gas to generate electricity.
The importance of balanced biodiversity to healthy society. As we can see in our collage, the importance of balanced biodiversity to healthy society. The biodiversity boosts ecosystem where each species, no matter how small, all have an important role to play. Health is the most important indicator for sustainable development, and the biodiversity is the foundation for human health by securing the life, sustaining goods and services which biodiversity provides us. The conservation and sustainable use of biodiversity can provide significant benefits to our health. Humans depend on biodiversity. As a human, let us all protect our biodiversity and our way to achieve a healthy society.